Jesus says, whoever has become rich should be king, and the one who has power should renounce it. Jesus says, the person who is near me is near the fire, and the person who is far from me is far from the kingdom. Jesus says, the images are visible to humanity, but the light within them is hidden in the image. The light of the Father will reveal itself, but his image is hidden by his light. Jesus said, when you see your likeness, you are happy. But when you see your images that came into being before you and that neither die nor become visible, how much you will have to bear. Jesus said, Adam came from great power and great wealth, but he was not worthy of you. For had he been worthy, he would not have tasted death. Jesus said, foxes have their dens and birds have their nests, but human beings have no place to lay down and rest. Jesus said, how miserable is the body that depends on a body, and how miserable is the soul that depends on these two. Jesus said, the messengers and the prophets will come to you and give you what belongs to you. You, in turn, give them what you have, and say to yourselves, when will they come and take what belongs to them? Jesus said, why do you wash the outside of the cup? Don't you understand that the one who made the inside is also the one who made the outside? Jesus said, come to me, for my yoke is comfortable and my lordship is gentle, and you will find rest for yourselves. They said to him, tell us who you are, so that we may believe in you. He said to them, you examine the face of heaven and earth, but you have not come to know the one who is in your presence, and you do not know how to examine the present moment. Jesus said, seek and you will find. In the past, however, I did not tell you the things about which you asked me then. Now I am willing to tell them, but you are not seeking them. Don't give what is holy to dogs, for they might throw them upon the manure pile. Don't throw pearls to pigs, or they might eat. Jesus said, one who seeks will find, and for one who knocks it will be opened. Jesus said, if you have money, don't lend it at interest. Rather, give it to someone from whom you won't get it back. Jesus said, the Father's kingdom is like a woman. She took a little leaven, hid it in dough, and made it into large loaves of bread. Anyone here with 2 ears had better listen. Jesus said, the Father's kingdom is like a woman who was carrying a jar full of meal. While she was walking along a distant road, the handle of the jar broke, and the meal spilled behind her along the road. She didn't know it. She hadn't noticed a problem. When she reached her house, she put the jar down and discovered that it was empty. Jesus said, the Father's kingdom is like a person who wanted to kill someone powerful. While still at home, he drew his sword and thrust it into the wall to find out whether his hand would go in. Then he killed the powerful one. The disciples said to him, your brothers and your mother are standing outside. He said to them, those here who do what my Father wants are my brothers and my mother. They are the ones who will enter my Father's kingdom. They showed Jesus a gold coin and said to him, the Roman emperor's people demand taxes from us. He said to them, give the emperor what belongs to the emperor, give God what belongs to God, and give me what is mine. Whoever does not hate father and mother as I do cannot be my disciple, and whoever does not love father and mother as I do cannot be my disciple. For my mother, but my true mother gave me life. Jesus said, damn the Pharisees. They are like a dog sleeping in the cattle manger. The dog neither eats nor lets the cattle eat. Jesus said, congratulations to those who know where the rebels are going to attack. They can get going, collect their imperial resources, and be prepared before the rebels arrive. They said to Jesus, come, let us pray today and let us fast. Jesus said, "Whoever knows the father and the mother will be called the child of a whore." Jesus said, "When you make the two into one, you will become children of Adam, and when you say, 'Mountain, move from here,' it will move." Jesus said, "The Father's kingdom is like a shepherd who had 100 sheep. One of them, the largest, went astray. He left the 99 and looked for the one until he found it. After he had toiled, he said to the sheep, 'I love you more than the 99. Jesus said, "Whoever drinks from my mouth will become like me. I myself shall become that person, and the hidden things will be revealed to him." Jesus said, "The Father's kingdom is like a person who had a treasure hidden in his field but did not know it. And when he died, he left it to his son. The son did not know about it either. He took over the field and sold it. The buyer went plowing, discovered the treasure, and began to lend money at interest to whomever he wished." Jesus said, "Let one who has found the world and has become wealthy renounce the world." Jesus said, "The heavens and the earth will roll up in your presence, and whoever is living from the living one will not see death." Does not Jesus say, "Those who have found themselves, of them the world is not worthy"? Jesus said, "Damn the flesh that depends on the soul. Damn the soul that depends on the flesh." His disciples said to him, "When will the kingdom come?" "It will not come by watching for it. It will not be said, 'Look here,' or 'Look there.' Rather, the Father's kingdom is spread out upon the earth, and people don't see it." Simon Peter said to them, "Let Mary go away from us, for women are not worthy of life." Jesus said, "Look, I will draw her in so as to make her male, so that she too may become a living male spirit, similar to you. But I say to you, every woman who makes herself male will enter the kingdom of heaven.